For a comedian, bro, you're too sensitive.
And I know migrated filler when I've seen it, you know, like.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, my, like the back of my hand.
He said that every show he's ever done, everybody tries to clown him and make fun of him. But the worst experience he's ever had in his life was with us.
He used to be out on the corner, he was dealing in drugs. Got himself a barber's chair and gave awesome cuts. Now he's a podcaster, his life, he'll talk about it with us. And now it's Jeff FM.
New in the news today, guys. We're back with a new episode of Jeff FM. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about today. Domestic violence rates in Hawaii have skyrocketed. So listen, I was just like looking at random news and stuff. I wasn't searching for anything in particular, but I was looking up, you know, what states have the highest rates of domestic violence. And Hawaii, 1 out of 3 males have been involved in domestic violence.
That means
it's just crazy, right?
30%.
30%. That means 30% of guys.
I feel like the likeliness of me getting hit in this room is much higher than me getting hit on
Oh, yeah? You think so? Well, I don't know statistically, and those are just the people that got caught.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, I don't want to Matt Rife myself and say that domestic violence. I'm not saying it's funny.
Fuck Matt Rife.
I'm not using it as a joke. I'm just pointing it out. I'm worried about you, you know?
Today, Jeff just texted me, like, no context, a blonde girl emoji and a fist emoji. I said, okay.
What?
We've been playing a game trying to see how offensive you could get with using just emojis. Like how close
So we're bored and sad.
Yeah. So I sent a tan fist going into a white woman's face, a blonde white woman. Are we allowed to say this?
Were you insinuating I'm going to get hit by my boyfriend? I thought you were saying I'm going to hit you, Tan.
No. I'm reaching. I'm just desperate to stir the pot. I should have done pineapple. Yeah.
Here we go. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for coming. It's the end of the year. Just trying to get some episodes locked in.
Is this the final episode of the year, you think?
I'll probably do one more before the end of the year. Yeah. But, I'm feeling rough today. We had a box of candy sent over from Angel, one of our supporters here over at Jeff FM Studios. I need to learn self-control because I did a fast last week and now I'm just ruining it. I'm just eating all candy.
How was the fast?
It was good. It was fun.
You were texting
miserable.
me fast updates with an app. So you have a fast tracker app?
Yeah, it was tough. You should do it. You should try it.
Whoa. Why? Why are you saying that?
I know that came out fucked up, huh?
Yeah, no, I would try it. Steven told me it was the worst week of his life.
Yo, you got something going on over there?
Sorry, I was trying to send you offensive emojis and I got way lost in like trying to find a certain emoji.
Listen, you don't have to do this. We get to do this here, this show, for these people that watch. I'm so grateful that we have this audience still to this day.
That is true.
You know, normally people my age have fallen off. It's rare that they get bigger and bigger as their life goes on, like mine.
I know.
But
sorry.
Talk to me about your fast. You lived here in this house with cameras on you.
Yeah, the living with him and Cody was harder than the actual fast itself, for sure. That was like the most brutal part.
But Cody caved before you.
Yeah, he did. On the third day in the morning.
Mm-hmm. And honestly,
and me
I'm
and
proud
Jeff
of
kept
you.
going.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, Tana.
I think that's huge.
I did a cold plunge on the second day when I was like absolutely miserable and I thought I was actually going to die. I had a panic attack in his car because it like made me feel so much worse.
Yeah.
The cold plunge.
it was very impressive what he did. I normally think of him as like a softer, nice, like weak boy. But he has signs of like...
Navy SEAL.
I don't want to say like strength, like a special strength that he has. He's got a special strength. And sometimes it comes out, like we'll be in the octagon about the fight, and then all of a sudden I got this bull in front of me ready to just charge through me. Or like with the fast, he just does 3 days like nothing. And Cody caves, a guy who's been in solitary confinement for a month.
Were you disappointed in Cody?
No, because it was funny for the video. And honestly, I'm happy that he won because it's like an underdog story. Everybody loves that underdog story.
I've been obsessed with Steven lately. Like, I've been just eating Steven up like fucking candy. You're my favorite person on this fucking planet.
So
I'm not kidding. Jeff, I was actually, before I get into all of the things that I have prepared today, I want to say this year has been a really crazy year. And I feel like in my 25 years, I've learned the most this year about friendships and work relationships and life. And I'm really appreciative of you, not only for bestowing your friendship upon me, but you have provided me with a group of best friends that I would have never had if I never met you. And I would be so sad without all of them.
You're welcome.
We did have
Such an asshole response to that. That whole time I was like, I just want to say you're welcome. So I want to cut you off with you're welcome.
You know what's funny though is like if you literally play back the clip.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that. Like
You're
I didn't
welcome.
even
Yeah.
like an asshole reaction from you. It was just what I expect. There was no like.
What do you want me to say? And you. You've introduced me to a group of your friends that I've desperately needed. I have so many trans and bisexual friends now.
Yeah, you are an ally.
I have so many gay friends. I have more gay friends than straight friends.
I hear you're gonna fuck Lila.
Last week we got ourselves in some hot water with a topic that it's tough for us straight white male to dance around. So
You're like Matt Rife right now.
no, because Matt Rife
Isn't
he doesn't
funny.
know what he wants to be. He wants to be like, oh, I don't like my female audience. I love my female audience. I wish I had all females, which I pretty much do. Majority
you.
is women. What?
That's you. That's literally you.
What? Like I don't want the women. I would like to talk about UFC sometimes, but I would much rather have all women watching me than fucking men.
You're also funny,
Thank you.
and that's where he's lacking.
What's going on? I thought you guys were friends.
No, I had to keep cover for Brooke, and it was her story to tell. And now that it's out there, I get to. Put
Brooke was hooking up with him, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
And we had to have him on and talk. She didn't want to bring it up, you know. And that's like if you told me something off camera and you were like, "I hate this person." You would never do this, but I hate this person. Let's just keep it cool. Let's, whatever. I don't want to talk about it. Like that's what I would do in solidarity with you as your co-host,
Yeah.
And so it was her journey and her story to tell, and she finally told it. So my true feelings are out there now, and it's fuck Matt Rife.
Yeah, he's not funny, huh?
He blocked me yesterday.
Yeah? He's a sensitive, for a comedian, bro, you're too sensitive. I don't know much about him. I didn't watch the Netflix special, but I saw...
You would. I know you. You love watching shit where you could do it better, and I think you would enjoy it.
And just hate on it, just hate watch it.
Absolutely.
I saw a clip of Ethan, he pulled up, because Ethan recently was talking about like my arch nemesis is now being sued by his insurance company.
I know.
Another good one.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, that's
to
right.
take your fucking house, bitch.
How Jake is showing up at your fucking door,
Yes.
dog. Now you got beef with everybody.
Thank God.
We'll get into that after this. We got to talk about the important stuff first.
Where's all that shit talk now, Tommy?
What was I saying?
Why would you? What?
Sorry. Kyle's sitting out today.
Yes.
Kyle's not here because he's getting his head straight with he's working on another thing.
I'm trying to figure out his soundboard. And you guys said Jake, so I was trying to throw, I don't know, he said Tommy after that.
Oh, I get what you were going with that, actually. I'm sorry.
So Matt Rife, this guy doesn't appreciate his female audience. He wants the dudes, the bros, and
Yeah, but it's all females. You're only famous because you're hot. You're not that funny. Your crowd works mid. I'll give you that. Like, you have that, but I also think that it's like, as a comedian, I just have always gotten the ick in life in general when someone like wants to stand in the kitchen but can't take the heat, And it's like, if you're going to shit on everyone and then the second someone shits on you back, you can't take that joke and you're like a pussy ass bitch fighting in the comments. That's crazy soundbite.
that's why we get along so good, and that's why all of us do, because
Yeah.
we all fucking tear into each other really like the
Don't
worst we
stand
possibly
by
can.
the fire if you can't take the heat. I hate a motherfucker who dishes it out and then is a pussy ass bitch when they get it back to them.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, someone made fun of you for having plastic surgery and now you're fighting about the legality of it in the comments. Just laugh.
Yeah.
Just say you've had fucking move on. Like, it's all just embarrassing.
Own it, take it back from them.
Yeah. And I know migrated filler when I've seen it, like,
Oh yeah,
oh my, like the back of my hand. Come on.
he's all injected up.
Come on.
What are you getting from this right now? What do you take from me? Because I've been looking the same since I was a baby, pretty much.
Yeah.
What do you
Other than
think?
That whole crap.
How much filler do you think I have in my face?
So much.
Raise your eyebrows. Raise your eyebrows and look at me.
Who said so much?
I don't know. He just had that soundbite.
I could see you potentially having a little in the middle. Botox.
Huh?
A little Botox in the middle of your forehead.
No, get the fuck out of here. That was always a rumor. It was always a myth that I had Botox by
Well,
a
like this,
hater.
like I can't do it because I have Botox.
On the
You don't have any in the very middle.
No,
You don't have any in the very middle.
I got a probably metal plate there.
Oh.
So I got metal. Like plastic surgery, I have metal surgery.
When
My
you
whole
go
face
through
is-
TSA, are they like, can we check your skull?
Yeah, the little yellow boxes come up.
On your head, swear to God.
I swear to God, yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
horrible.
So Matt Rife, I saw Ethan was talking about a clip where he was beefing with a 6-year-old child on TikTok. He commented on a 6-year-old's TikTok.
And said Santa isn't real. When the little 6-year-old, it's my friend's kid, and they made a cute TikTok where he was like, Matt Rife, I like women. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just
Yeah.
like cute and sweet. And then he commented, Santa isn't real. It's like, are you that hurt by that 6-year-old? Like,
Yeah,
and that's not funny.
motherfucker's self-destructing, I think.
Yeah, I think I was talking about this with Trisha earlier. But I think it's going to go one of two ways. Like he'll either skyrocket to the moon or he'll fall off the face of the earth.
No, I don't think skyrocketing to the moon is possible anymore. I think he dug himself in a hole.
Yeah.
He had that
opportunity.
Yeah, he had that pop, you know, and now it's like people.
No, but I feel like even with this cancellation, he had the opportunity to be funny as fuck about it. You
Yeah.
know? Like he did that little story set where he was like, if you're offended by my comedy show. And then the next story was him putting a link to special needs helmets. And I was like, that's kind of funny.
Is it? I don't want to sound like
needs?
I don't want to sound like I'm this fucking woke guy now, but like you could do better than that, you know?
Yeah, but I'm saying like at least you're doubling down on the offensive humor.
All right, real quick, this episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. I'm 34 years old now.
Can't
There's
get
no
hard.
secret to that, but I'm still the man. I'm still killing it. This stuff will get you performing at your peak performance in the bedroom, baby. The best part about it is there is no in-person visits. Everything is done online. The product is delivered right to your door. It can't make it any easier. Each tablet comes in individual packaging, easy to carry whenever you need it. You know, you're having a night out, pop that thing in your pocket. You never know. Things work out.
And then suddenly you're popping way more than what's in your pocket.
Blue Chew is a lot cheaper than Viagra or Cialis. It's a chewable tablet. Many men find it easier to take. It gives you a harder erection. Your request is processed by a real licensed medical provider, so you know the stuff's a real deal. You're not getting it off the street by some scumbag or in a bathroom in Miami and it's sold by the bathroom attendant.
It's accessible and it's chewable and it's the best thing you need to have a hard and long night.
Blue Chew tablets are tadalafil or sildenafil. That's the technical terms if you were curious. Get your first month free at getbluechew.com/Wittick. You go down in the link in the description right now and click it right there. Make it easy for you. Thank you, Blue Chew, for sponsoring this episode. Now let's get back on with it. Oh, that's what the doorbell was. You Postmated White Claws?
For Steven.
What?
From Steven. my
Can
best
you do
friend.
that? You could just Postmates White Claws?
Yeah, you just need to show an ID.
Steven, I postmated us White Claws last night. I was partying with all your friends until 7 a.m.
Last night?
7?
Last night.
Me and Aaron left at like 3.
Yeah.
I was so tired.
Yeah.
I got so high.
It was a lot.
I've been partying with the Nelk boys.
You're going to Vegas, no?
Yeah,
Are
I'm
they
going to
gonna be there?
Vegas tomorrow. My birthday and the
For
UFC
your
fights.
birthday.
Yeah, got Cody coming out, got Shaban coming out, Mike's there, got my boys going with me.
I want to go, but like, I think it's hard because I go to Vegas for the holidays, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be there next week.
It's all good.
Yeah, I don't want you there.
No, I would love to have you there, but it's like a boys trip. We're going to fights, we're going to gamble, we're going to do all
I
types
will
of
celebrate.
stupid shit
I like
like
those.
that.
I like those things.
I know you
why
do.
Would you assume
That's true.
it's gender oriented?
There'll be another
However,
next year. You know,
No.
we're going to have another birthday next year.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let me tell you about this Miami trip that I just went on. And I want to clarify
yeah.
some stuff because I went on a rant to Mike. He's like, if you come, I will get you, I'll pay for your ticket so you could ride with me. Yeah. I didn't say, yo, I want to come, like, or get my flight. I didn't expect
When he's doing the burger pop-up.
You were there with me when he offered it, right? He's like, I'm having a burger pop-up. If you come, I got you. I'll pay for your flight, right?
Yeah.
That's how he presented it to me.
Yeah, and he's going to film you. You'd be...
Talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I go out there and I'm like, I got mad at Mike last week. We had a whole debate on the podcast about this, what he should have done if he should have got me the same seat as he got himself. Do you look at me as an equal or do you look at me as some fucking asshole that works for you? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I protested that. I said, go fuck yourself. I'm not coming now. But I wanted to go because I had got it all in my head, like Miami. And I was like, I'm always down for a Miami trip.
You love Miami.
Mm-hmm. So I got myself a flight. I refused to take his flight. He booked it, sent me the boarding pass and everything. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't even want it.
You texted me the apps. I was like in tears at the shit you texted me. You texted me as this was happening.
Yeah.
It's too offensive. I can't put it out there. But he put
What
you
did I
in
say? We could edit it out or bleep it.
Has also been through a thing or two.
You just called him cheap. But
Yeah.
he put you in like 3070.
Yeah, so it was a connecting flight. We connected in Arizona. We were on the same flight, but he was in first class. I was in the back of the plane in a middle seat for the connecting flight.
Well, for an hour.
No, for 6, 7, 8 hours.
You said the connecting was for an hour.
Yeah,
I
but-
just remember Mike did defend himself. I will say this. I'm going to defend Mike here. Whatever he said. No.
Drink that White Claw, baby. You're sick.
Go ahead. Stop talking.
No, go ahead.
No, because we're keeping it real here, right?
Yeah.
I will defend Mike here in this. I don't remember where we were at when he was telling his side of the story, but I was like, damn, Jeff, he's got a good point here.
No, he's a gaslighter. That's what it is. He's a gaslighter. He offered it. I was not planning on going at all. He offered. He's like, yo, if you come with me, I'm doing a pop-up. I need you to come. I'll buy your ticket. That's the only reason I considered it. Now I got it in my head. I was like, oh, now this guy wants to fucking, he wants to give me this bullshit thing, treat me like shit.
Burgers not making money?
The middle seat was the hour-long, the flight, the connecting flight.
But then was his next flight first class?
No, my next flight wasn't anything different. It was the same. I'm still in the back of the seat. What the fuck are you talking? Don't argue something you don't know what you're talking about.
I just remember him saying that. He said he only had to sit he said he only had to sit in the middle seat for an hour.
Look at the name on the wall. All right. So
referring to the wall is something you should do more.
I don't accept his flight, even though he did pay like $400 for it. Even though it was connecting, it was last minute. It's to Miami during Art Basel. It's a big thing. People fly in from Europe and all over the world.
Oh, so like nonstop flights were sold out.
Sold out, yeah. Okay. They were sold out.
He could have chartered a plane.
There was actually they weren't sold out. He told me they were sold out, and it was the lie that pissed me off because I looked on the app. And I'm like, oh no, your flight's $900. It's not $4,000. But Mike has a tendency to exaggerate things and all that. Whatever. He's my boy. I appreciate him for all his scumbag tendencies. I relate to him because that's the type of people I grew up with.
I was gonna say I relate. So we love an exaggeration.
We love scumbags that could take jokes. That's our crew. You know, we all fucking tear into each other for being pieces of shit. Now I'm with Cody, and I'm like, let's just go. You know, I'll pay for the flight. Now flights are completely sold out. Like nothing. I can't even get on that connecting one anymore for like if I wanted to pay $4,000. Oh, no. So I had to get a 3-leg stop now and a train. I had to fly into Orlando. I went from here to Texas to Orlando. I ruined my shit so much worse. But I have so much pride that I cannot cave to Mike that I didn't tell him shit. I was like, I got a business class out here. And I was so exhausted the first night when I got in. No. So exhausted. Like
and you had to go to Art Basel that bad?
Well, I had to prove a point. I'm stubborn. I'm petty.
We can watch a movie.
I know.
Burn some sage.
I know. I realize this now. So I was fucking tired. I felt like I had just gone through Navy SEAL Hell Week to get out there.
Train is crazy.
You know what Hell Week is? Where they make you just swim in ice cold water and not sleep for 7 days straight. That's what I felt like when I got off this plane. So no food, nothing. Yeah. So I get there and I'm like, I'm just going to sleep this first night. Thursday night, I slept like a baby, 12 hours. There now, Friday morning, wake up. Everybody gets together. I meet up with Steiny and Kyle, all the Nelk boys. We're doing zins. I'm doing them with them. I'm popping those zins in.
He was.
Yeah.
He was taking, he bought a pack of zins.
I bought them for you as a gift. You know,
that's not true. He definitely got them.
No, I'm not taking them now. I got no fucking zins in my mouth.
Nobody's buying gifts around here. That's where you lost me.
I get him stuff all the time.
Can I tell you something really quickly?
Yeah.
I just showed up to Trisha's, and for Christmas, she bought me a $9,000 purse.
You know, that's insane, but I'm not surprised.
Where's my black Birkin with silver hardware? Have I not done enough?
From me?
Yes!
Ask your boyfriend.
And wow.
So jealous and petty.
Good. Yeah, no, because here's the thing.
What?
When you say ask your boyfriend.
What's he too busy?
When you
30%.
When you say ask your boyfriend, you insinuate that you and I were ever anything but friends.
That's a good point. Okay.
Black, leather, silver, hardware.
How am I getting extorted for gifts on my actual birthday right now? What the fuck is going on?
Huh?
I bought you a birthday gift last year, did I not?
Yeah, dog. So much of a friend you are. We don't talk outside of work. Yeah.
No, I know his birthday's tomorrow.
East Coast is where I was born.
Is it at midnight?
It doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
Is it at midnight
It's
tonight?
midnight in New York right now.
So 4
it's my
minutes
birthday
ago,
right now.
That's not true though. 5 minutes ago, yeah.
5 minutes ago, I just turned 34.
No.
I thought I had one more day.
Oh,
Happy
no, it's
birthday.
Fine. It's fine. Where's my $9,000?
I bought you birthday gifts last year. You know what you sent me on my birthday? An emoji. You win some, you lose some.
Didn't I get you something for your birthday?
No, you bought me shoes that were 4 sizes too small for me and then regifted them to the lesbians.
I did. But I feel like I got you like a first class flight somewhere or something like that. I did to New York. Yeah, I did. I'll fucking
call. But that's not a gift. That's business.
I'll
Did you not just say?
I'll get the receipts.
Jeff called me at 11 p.m. on my birthday and said, "Happy birthday, man."
Let's talk about what people want to hear about. So, with the Nelk boys in Miami, I'm partying with them. Right? We go out. It's a big night, exclusive party. It's the nylon. It's a really hard party to get into. We get there, we're killing it. Kyle pulls out his zins now, and they're a whole nother level of
zinners.
Like Steiny does the weak shit. Steven does the little fucking the weak shit. So now Kyle, leader, top Nelk boy, the Nelk man, the Nelkman.
Yeah.
He pulls out his, and everybody's around. You know, they're all having happy dads and stuff. I got nothing to do. I'm like, all right, let me hit that. You know, let me pop one of those in.
Yeah.
I pop it in.
Zinachino.
Immediately, I'm nauseous. I'm about to pass out. And this is my day where I was feeling great because I got
And they
out
like
there.
stab your gums too.
Yeah,
no?
burning.
It feels good though. It's like a good burn.
I start throwing up in the party now. I'm puking all over the place.
Everyone thought you relapsed.
Everybody thought, they all thought I was a fucking loser. I went outside by the porta potties. There's a huge line by the porta potties. I had to throw up in front of that whole huge line because I couldn't even wait to get in there. I'm just vomiting all this nicotine because I'm not used to this shit. And I'm not doing more of them. I just waited to tell you the story on the podcast, and that's why I gave you that. Because I was like, I don't want this shit. He sold me on it saying that it makes you smarter and sharper mentally.
It does.
That's all bullshit. No, look at he's eating. I find them all over my house. He just sticks them on things. I puke the Zin all over the place. I go home to the hotel. I had to call the night early, and I go into the mini bar. I'm staying at a nice hotel. You know, I went real cheap on the flight, so I was like, let me splurge a little on the hotel.
Where'd you stay at?
The W. I go into the mini bar. I grab the little mini Gatorade that they got. I rip it open. I go to slam it down. Somebody had sealed it off with vodka in it. I relapsed by accident.
God.
So I feel this fucking alcohol. I haven't tasted it in 5 years. I feel it go down into my stomach.
What?
So now I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm like, what if this shit feels good and I get hooked again? I'm going to fucking ruin my life. So I'm like trying to throw up again. Now, second throw up in the same night. I'm slamming down water, puking it up. I ended
Not
up...
the anorexic fast, the bulimic Miami trip.
Horrible, horrible night. Second night into Miami, horrible. The worst trip ever. Last time I listened. I mean, this had nothing to do with Mike.
Drunk?
Mike, if I would have just taken his first offer, I would have probably been fine.
Yeah.
And I had to get peer pressure by the Nelk boys, but everybody was doing it.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you get drunk?
No, I puked it out before I could feel the effects.
Damn, that's crazy. I would have just rode it out.
Of course you would have.
Freak out.
I did freak out. I was freaking out for the entire trip in Miami. It was horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
Mike called me and I was on FaceTime with y'all for like 5 minutes and I was like, I feel like I'm there. Like that was exactly what I needed to know. I didn't need to be there. Not that I don't love you guys, just Miami's just crazy. Like you're sober, so it's great, but like it's a place where people go to fucking die. Mm-hmm. Like it's like just, it's worse than Vegas.
It's hard to be sober there, honestly.
Yeah.
And look at me. It was too hard for me to stay sober that I caved. But it was an accident, so I think that doesn't count. Like I talked to some people about it, and that's not a genuinely like relapse, you know?
Yeah. I don't think that's a genuine relapse. That's an accident.
Yeah. So no more.
Like, I wish you just swallowed it and like we're silly for an hour, but that's also something only I would say. So.
Oh, here we go. Look at this. This is just random too. It just popped up. I was like, what? Hawaii? I didn't know that was Hawaii like that. 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men in Hawaii have experienced sexual violence, physical violence.
I've experienced more sexual and physical violence in this household than I ever have.
Statistically, that doesn't make sense.
No.
And or stalking by intimate partner in their lifetime. I'm just saying, statistically, if you believe in data and statistics,
as most people do,
then you should be a little weary of this. Okay. You know, I'm just letting you know. I'm not trying to be jealous or anything here. It's not what it is. It's just me looking out for a friend. You know.
Thank you, Jeff.
And you're white going out there. You stole 30%. These people's land. They don't like us out there. You know, they're like, oh, the fucking whites trying to take our islands.
Should I cancel my flight?
I'm just saying, you know, probably would be smart.
The shippers are gonna go ham with this. Not kidding.
I don't give a fuck about them. They should.
What?
What do you want out of this guy? You think it's gonna go somewhere for real? You think this is really the one? This guy? He doesn't understand their entertainment biz.
I don't want him to. It's beautiful. It's peaceful.
Does he know that you sell your naked pictures online?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He takes them sometimes.
Well, he's gonna know now. Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Would he do some with you? Is he gonna do?
I just sold a photo the other day of me holding a wine glass in between my tits and him pouring the wine into the glass.
Okay, so he's already got his arm on that.
I hope so. Jeff, what do you want from me? I
want you to enjoy your life, but I want you to be safe. You know, that's my most important priority is I don't want you to get you go out there on a nice vacation, you think it's going to be fun, and then you get your teeth knocked out. Oh, you did get your teeth knocked out there. Oh, yeah. How did that tooth come out?
Pull
up the stats. Because we didn't see a video of how it came out. We just saw the aftermath.
He glued it back in.
He also knocked it out.
Insane.
I'm gonna get fucking Matt right for this shit. Domestic violence is not a joke, but Tana's life is a joke. Okay, so I'm allowed to make fun of that. I'm not trying
I love you.
I'm not trying to be Matt Rife over here.
And that's why we can't date.
Guys, that email that we put into the last episode of if you guys want to date me, I'm looking for a serious girlfriend that I want to start a family with. The email was real, and I got a couple nice emails in there, but I think you guys were looking at it as a joke, and I'd appreciate if you took it a little more serious. You know,
So we're starting a dating
maybe drop
show.
a photo in there, yeah, and also potentially we will be going through those and making selects, and possibly do a dating show next year. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. Things are going good.
Can I be the host?
Yeah.
I want to be the judge. I feel like I know you and I know exactly what you need and I would slay that.
Well, I would be the host too, because I'm more of like a host, and I would be the main guy too.
Well, no, it's like The Bachelor. You can't be the host and The Bachelor.
I think Steven would also be a good, maybe a sidekick on it, and we try to find him love too, or he's the host.
That's true.
Imagine him with all the girls, like just all like
Steven
fucking.
deserves love. Dude, bitches throw themselves at you.
And besides, you probably would be one of the contestants.
I've been seeing it so much lately. Like, you
What are you
pull
saying?
Did you
bitches.
hear that, Oscar? Did you hear that?
What?
And I said and because you'll probably be one of the contestants.
Oh,
But
okay.
I was like,
Oh,
I just
wow.
slipped that in there, you know, because by then your relationship that you're in right now will be over with. It's just this is not going to happen until like January.
Do you want me to be happy?
Yeah, that's why I want you to get on the show. We're gonna kill it.
Real quick, back to like the tooth thing. Tana posted that TikTok and got like 2 million views in a matter of like 20 minutes.
It has almost 30 million views and it's so embarrassing. I think it's my most viewed TikTok of
That
all
made
time.
me miss you a little bit.
Seeing me get views.
Yeah, no. No, just seeing you missing that tooth was like, she is so nuts. There's maybe 1% of women, maybe less, maybe 0.1% of women that would post that.
Yes.
To their grave.
And be happy
true.
that 30 million people saw it. You
That's
know?
Yeah.
sick. Yeah.
I mean, I've just shared my peril online forever. What's a tooth? You
Yeah.
know? What's another tooth? I'm always losing a tooth.
I love it. I think it's gangster that you did that. You got a little tiny nub under there. They really grinded those teeth down.
I know. They fucked me. They definitely fucked me.
But you got money.
But I give better blowjobs without the tooth, you know? Toothless, gagless, throat fuck.
That's disgusting to think
Kidding.
about, huh?
Kidding.
Imagine, look at that fucking thing right there.
Is that not horrible?
Has it ever came out when you're like giving head?
That's the one right
No.
there. That's endgame for me.
Imagine.
That's endgame. Get her in there. Put her on the list for the dating show.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But no, we're really thinking about doing that. And
I think you should. I'm shooting a show with Trisha in the beginning of this year where we do a simple life type of thing.
What
And
the
I want you to
fuck?
be on it.
that was
That was
our
our
idea.
idea.
You're doing it. You're doing our ideas with Trisha now.
We were gonna-
What are you gonna do next? A weight loss show with Trisha? A hunger fast video with Trisha?
You should have Jeff host that.
I would love that. That's what I was trying to get to, but then he started accosting me verbally.
But who is filming it? Where's it going?
don't
What's
know
the
yet. I wanna try to sell
distribution
it.
strategy?
I'm ready for Friends with Benefits, the podcast, to start anytime.
What about our simple life? Has this pineapple head got in the way of that?
No.
Let me stop because he's a nice kid, and the fans are gonna think that I'm really jealous of him. I really do like the kid, but if he's getting in the way of our business, then there's gonna be an issue. So how'd you get that tooth back in?
I went to the dentist finally. Well, it was super gluten for 8 days. I lost it in Hawaii, 30%. I know, but I lost it in Hawaii and I super glued it in for 8 days. I was underwater in the ocean with my tooth super glued in. I couldn't give a blowjob for 8 days, which just created so much emotional disdain for me.
It's crazy how
And then
little that tooth is underneath.
I know they just kept filing it down. I don't necessarily think that was right.
Is it all
I've
of
lost
them?
a lot of teeth though. Like that's the fourth time I've lost a veneer like that, but I've never lost a front tooth. And that's just like it's so beyond different.
Yeah,
all
Like
of
if it was my back tooth, I would have worn it around my neck on a necklace like a puka shell and just kept it pushing, but
yeah, you can't tell with the back. I don't know if I should say this on here, but is missing all these teeth. Like if you pull this thing back, he looks like a crackhead.
I'm missing 2 teeth.
Oh my god, what
I
the
know.
fuck? End game right there. End game.
Wait, so when you get veneers, it's like for life. Like it's no going back.
There's no.
No.
What do you mean? Is there no going back? Look at my tooth.
They
You're gonna have
grind
little
all your
nubs
teeth
like
out
that?
like little nubs.
Uh-huh.
And then but it's not supposed to be filed
Why is there a
down that
nub?
much.
Why don't they just go all the way?
Like my veneers?
You have veneers?
You have veneers?
I have the front
Dude,
4.
everyone
Yeah.
around-
Do you have
front
the same
4 or
ones
6
you've always had?
for 10 years. Yeah.
Where did
I
you get
broke
them
my
done?
teeth. because I chipped my teeth when I was
All of
playing
them?
basketball. I was wearing like G-Unit outfit and like G-Unit clothes, and I had a big chain on. And I was playing basketball, and my chain flung up like this and hit my teeth. And
The most you story I've ever
it
heard.
broke my front too. So I had like caps, you know, when they put the caps on, but they're like cheap looking and all ugly looking.
Yeah.
And I had to get them redone. So I got them done in Miami, and my dentist was just a maniac. He was partying. He had house music playing.
I
in the
promise
place.
you send me the link. I need a new dentist.
He did a
can't
good
keep happening
job.
to me. I lost
Wait,
a
is
tooth
it-
in Miami once, biting a dollar bill in 11. FaZe Banks handed me a thing of dollar bills, and I bit the dollar bill. I lose my tooth. And then I was with all of them for the week, and I was making Cole Bennett super glue my tooth in for the week. Like, it's happened
Does
to
it
me
hurt
before.
when it comes out?
But no,
So
don't
many
feel anything.
name drops in that one losing a tooth story.
you lose some teeth.
Cole Bennett, you got AIDS. Losing a tooth is
It's detrimental. I was scream crying for like 48 hours. Like, I'm not going to lie. Absolute scream crying. It was,
So can
and
you,
you're on vacation.
yeah, just trying to find peace. And it's like, I met this man with a broken toe. Now he's gluing my tooth. It's like, I promise I'm not always like this. You know, it was like,
Yeah.
there was so much peril. I can't.
Should we try out our new segment?
Yeah. Let me send out the link.
We're doing something different. The weather segment had a nice run, but the guy we have doing it's like fucking causing all these issues,
Yeah.
workplace romances.
It really
and
is.
He wants too much money for him now. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, it's just a phone call.
I was with
you know?
him until 7 a.m. today.
That's probably part of it. Drug addiction. He's
No drugs,
going down
no
the wrong
drugs.
path. We're gonna try some new segment ideas, some new reporters. You know, there's a lot of options out there. I was thinking maybe we do like a sports segment. You know,
Okay.
maybe just a news segment. Maybe we just
Okay.
call somebody and we get like a news report.
What if we
somewhere.
hire a different cam girl every week to do some outlandish shit?
Yeah, or we could do like a news segment or a sports segment. So what did you have planned while we wait for this call?
I thought this episode was your last episode, so I thought we were kind of doing like an end of year recap.
We can.
That was kind of how I approached this episode,
this
right?
is the last episode of the year?
No, not
It's
for
not,
us.
but I-
For Tana, it's Tana's last time being on the show for the
Oh,
year.
I see.
I've compiled a list on my phone of every single moment you were a psychopath to me this year.
Oh yeah, that's good. How do you remember all of them?
Because
Write some down.
they're my trauma.
Oh, actually, I got a funny story. Remind me trauma. I'm gonna write that down in here because that's what I want to talk about something after this about trauma.
He's making it about himself, and it's
No, I have a really
It's
funny
like-
story that you're gonna love, but I can't interrupt this. Go ahead.
And did you write it down as it was happening?
no. I
Just
just
thought
did this
about
the
it,
other day.
okay.
I just thought about it.
That'd be nuts if you were doing that this whole year,
I fucking should have. I'd have so many more.
like Jersey Shore, Jeffrey Shore days.
Oh
Is
my
there anything
god!
from
Oh
that?
my god! Let me add it. So this is also for the shippers. They're like, why can't you guys be together? And I think
Yeah.
this list might give them some peace. You know.
Yeah.
I'd like to start off with getting a matching tattoo with me, and then 2 weeks later posting yourself lasering it off and then tagging me.
That's sick. That was a fucking power move by me. That was gangster. And I got look.
That's what you're gonna say to every single one.
I'm creating a narrative for these people. They view us and our lives as if we're a soap opera. It's not real. Even when it comes to personal shit, my fucking life was altered, and people still view it as like, oh, they're just like enemies now, but they're gonna come back together and there'll be a new season. No, like this shit's real life, you
Yeah.
know. So I sometimes take that as like I need to add things in, and I know it's gonna be taken as like this whole thing's gonna start drama, but that's what we do. We're entertainers,
Yes.
you know. So I
Yes.
gave them entertainment
So-
by doing that.
Keep in mind we were in a real life fight at the time, and instead of texting me back, I opened my Instagram to Jeff posting a story, and it's just him lasering off our tattoo. While my text message is seen. So that was really great.
Thank you, Blackstreet Removal Tattoos, whatever the fuck it was. Like I shouted out the place and they didn't even. I paid for it. I just did that to make it look like I had to post it. You know, next level manipulation shit for you guys at home.
And
to
y'all
stand.
ship us.
Yeah. But in all fairness, in my defense, you were at my arch enemy's
That is fair.
opening.
understand.
You were in support of his new business that
Yes.
he's opening
Was
when
that-
he's telling everyone around that they can't associate with me, and you're my friend. You're
And that's very
associated.
fair. And that was, we came through to that on the podcast. We discussed it.
I don't ask for
agree.
much,
No.
but when it
You're
comes
talking
to
to me like
loyalty,
this is present tense.
when it comes to loyalty and it comes to
This was
pettiness,
in January, babe. Actually, this was October or November of last year. So it technically shouldn't even be a part of the list.
was it? It was over a year ago.
At that time as well, we had a discussion prior to that story set, probably a month before then, where we decided that, and I say this loosely, please shippers don't take this crazy, but that our song is Young and Beautiful by Lana Del Rey. And we would listen to that song. I definitely, when I hear it, I associate it with you. Like it's, and we always listen to it together.
That's also from the same day.
Yes.
Because we listened to that on the way to the pumpkin patch, and then right after the pumpkin patch, you guys went and got a tattoo.
Yeah. And so we had very much established that, that was our song. And as we are fighting, you decide to post a black and white video of you listening to it in the car, which is crazy as a grown man.
Me and Cody.
Yeah, which is crazy as a grown man. And then when we finally talked out our fight, you were like, I didn't do that for you. I just really like this song, which is a bold-faced lie.
No, it's not.
No, hold on.
That looks funny, but
hold on.
I do shit like that. I like weird songs. Like I was listening to Taylor Swift "Love Story" for a while, and then I got Cody hooked on it.
It's a great song.
There's some songs that you would never think I listened to that I get
and
into.
I would completely accept that narrative if 4 months later you weren't on Ambien on a flight home from Miami and you admitted to me that you posted that to spite me. And I have it on video. Ooh. So don't fucking try me.
Don't believe anything I say on Ambien. You've said a lot of shit when you were fucking drunk to me, and I'm not coming on here airing them out because I you have been
Am I barking up the wrong
you've been
tree?
demon Tana a couple nights recently. Thanksgiving night.
Thanksgiving was crazy.
That was wild. But look, I'm not going to talk about those under the influence situations.
You're right.
I was under the influence. You tricked me. You gaslighted me. I stand by the posting of the Instagram story.
I will refrain from airing out any other moments.
It's perfect timing for our news segment, and then we'll get back to this list of lies right after. Yo, what's going on? New weatherman. What segment is this? Is your mic on? Is your mic on?
News. Can you hear me?
Yeah, is this sports, crime, news?
We're doing crime today. You sent me to one of the worst streets ever. Stay away from La Cienega and Gower Street if you're watching this, guys.
Good to know.
It's like low-key a great
There's a Hawaiian guy beating the crap out of some white girl for who knows what. But stay away.
No way.
And yeah.
How can you tell that he's Hawaiian? Is he just tan?
Yeah.
Is he speaking Hawaiian?
I don't know.
Are you really just seeing this randomly, or is there some sort of device you're using, like the Citizen app? Are you using that crime app?
I'm on the Citizen app, but I'm also out in the streets. So someone on Citizen app said he's Hawaiian.
Oh, they said Hawaiian male.
Steven, should I get pink toenails next? Or like keep the white?
A Hawaiian male
cream.
Domestic violence. You know
Cream.
what? That's
like eggshell.
Yeah.
We were just talking. We were just talking about that earlier.
And do you like the round shape of these nails,
like
or
a
do you
blonde
think
girl's getting the crap slapped out of her? So
maybe have you seen
yes,
the
a white, and it's a white.
Yeah.
It's a white
like
woman,
square.
a white blonde-haired woman.
Yeah. So watch. Tell the guest girl to watch out because
he's saying to you. That's who he's talking to.
Do you think that I should keep light blue nails, or should I change them to like a...
Did you cut her mic, Oscar?
Just stay away from La Cienega and Gower.
Are you witnessing this right now? Should you step in? Is the girl even trying to escape, or is she just accepting it? Is she just like, because that happens sometimes.
This was 20 minutes ago on Citizen app.
And it's still going on?
Yeah, no, that was 20 minutes ago, but just be careful out there. Also, it's Christmas time of the year.
Where'd he go?
And packages are getting stolen left and right. So be careful. Find ways to get your packages in.
Protect your package. Yeah. Nice. Hey, I like this segment a lot better than the weather segment. I think I
just start fucking him. Anyone who comes in on the segment, kidding.
Oh, this just in, the girl he was slapping the shit out of. Hold on, let me pull up Citizen.
Enough, because look, we've gone too far with, and this is what Matt Rife just got canceled for, and I'm like literally like, I'm kind of barking up the wrong tree here.
No, really?
Live, right?
Unless it's real, is it really happening? Is that a real story? What you saw?
Yeah.
Where are you?
It is a real story.
Then it's just a coincidence.
Yeah.
It was on Citizen app.
What do you think? I'm telling him this stuff right now?
The problem with this is like, even if you
I don't
were
think
trying
that's-
to instill fear, I'm into that.
I know you are.
You
That's
know?
why we were.
And my pussy's wet. I hope a Hawaiian man hits me. Shit.
Do you watch those serial killer documentaries?
Hit that subscribe button.
I'm in them, babe. Come back here. You'll see.
Do girls think that's hot,
Like, kind of, yeah.
Don't say that. That you're gonna
or
get
is it like
canceled
a
now.
fantasy?
I call you Ted Bundy like every day.
Yeah, but it's not like a real thing. You know, like
If you killed someone, I'm not even gonna hold you. I wouldn't be that shocked. Like, do you feel me on that?
Yeah.
Like, it'd be like, like, it'd be like, and he agreed and he left. So I'm just saying, I've got 4. Like,
Hey Jeff, how long's your morning routine? Do you have like a weird morning routine? Like that's strike one for serial killers. If you spend more than like 2 hours.
you want to actually know it?
Yeah.
I wake up, I have a black coffee. I put an ice cube in it so I could slam it down faster.
I stare at photos of myself.
Y'all both have some weird
I'll
morning
check
routines.
my creator studio, see the performance of my vids, see how they're doing. That'll decide my day. I'll read some comments. Sometimes I'll go on Reddit just for a boost of self-esteem because they love me over there. They say such nice things. And then I go out for a run. While I'm out running, I listen to...
Young and Beautiful by Lana Del Rey.
What do I listen to? Would take a guess?
Jeff FM.
Rolling
Jeff FM, that's right.
Stones.
Jeff FM.
Oh.
No, I listen to myself for motivation.
It's insane.
I'm also reviewing the podcast for an edit, but I do have a couple good laughs. Listen to this show back. It's all, every once in a
Hey,
while.
future Jeff on a run.
You actually
You're doing
listen
great.
to yourself on a run.
You were perfect.
He
You're
does
doing
every
great.
time. He drove to a very dark thing the other day listening to himself, and I was like, wow, this is real.
Did I?
Of course.
So yeah, that's my morning routine. I'll end it off with listening to myself talk about running for 2 hours while I run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Desensitize myself to
And then he comes back and jacks off, but only uses Jeff's Barbershop products as the lube.
Hair oil, which you can technically use as lube, and it is out now exclusively on Amazon. So go there, buy it. We got a special surprise. We're giving away, remember the SD card thing we did with the deodorant? We're doing that again, but there's an even bigger prize. You can use it as lube, but also please don't. Any new crimes
I'm just
going on out there?
listening. No, I'm in my car now, so there's no crime going on, I don't think.
What are your thoughts? What are some plans you have for this segment? Are you thinking about the future of it, or are you just kind of punching the clock? You're looking at.
Are you excited
Almost-
to take Ryan's role? Like, do you
Yeah.
feel like
Do I have to take like all the weatherman like responsibilities?
no?
This ain't what. This is not
he kind
weather.
of caused a muck, huh?
He did a little, and I think Jeff's a little traumatized.
No, he just fucking got played out. People are just sick of him. You.
I got a fuzzy steering wheel. Who says that a man can't have a fuzzy steering wheel
You're
on his
that
truck?
bitch.
Look, I'm worried about
That's
your
it.
performance of this segment because I want people to really like you and I want to see your full potential. Do you think we should change it to a sports segment where we can maybe talk MMA, we could talk football, basketball even? I've been watching basketball. Look at me, I changed up.
Yeah, we
Check these out.
we could talk about the good things in the news in the world. That'd be fun.
Okay.
That would make this segment awesome.
Yeah.
No one here's happy though. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's why it'll make it happy. Let's see. The weatherman's back in Utah where he belongs. That's
Nice.
good news.
Nice.
Steven got free DoorDash.
Big day today. Thank you, Angel.
DoorDash.
Same one that sent us the candy. Sent a bunch of DoorDash.
Thank you
gift
for the
cards
gift card. I really
to the
appreciate it,
boys.
Angel.
Steven, he was so hungry when he was scratching it that he teared right through the code, and he voided his card. So then I gave him mine, and he ripped through that one too. So $50 in DoorDash down the drain so far.
What did you
I'm
order?
sorry.
Oscar,
Bossa Nova.
he went and got
Yeah.
got himself a steak.
I got steak and rice and plantains.
The pecana steak at Boston Alva.
That's what I got.
I just came.
Right?
Let's try sports
Steven-
next time. Let's try a sports segment. All right.
All right, we'll try sports.
All right. Love you, bro. Thanks for doing this.
All right.
Appreciate
Love
it.
Love you.
I have to hook up with
Bye.
the people. I have to hook up with the people who do those segments. So he might be next.
Understandable.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Did you leave, Chad?
It's okay. No, I'm right here.
It's just
still here?
unfortunate. Like, I don't want to. It's just like I feel like it's my duty.
She's saying
It's just-
that she has to have a relationship with you now, romance,
That's okay. We'll do it for the cause.
intercourse.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh,
Just like a 9
Yeah,
to
I
5. Like it's not like we both necessarily want to. It's just like written in the contract, you know.
It's like when you're in a marriage for like 40 years, you kind of just go through the motions. It's kind of like that.
Let's get this wrapped up, this segment. We loved it. Thank you. We'll see you next week. Let me get to a nice juicy
So
story
remember when
for
you
you.
threw your Amex at my head?
Oh, you want to go back to this? Okay.
I'm kidding. You can go ahead. Tell me your story.
Let's come back to that because you said trauma and it reminded me of something that happened to me yesterday. You know, we do a show called Jeff's Barbershop. Where
I've heard of it.
We cut people's hair and we kind of
cut ourselves. And
we kind of mess with them a little bit. You know, we like to poke away at them. They're already on edge from getting a haircut from a guy that's a little nuts. So we lean into that.
Yes. When I sit in that chair, I clench my asshole until I'm out of that chair.
Most people do.
As you should.
And and every single episode we've done, besides one or two, went really bad. And we've done maybe Oscar, what is there, like maybe 80 episodes, 100
really
episodes.
Really bad? How
of that?
so? Like the people are mad?
Yeah. Like one time.
I saw my 1 and 2.
No, you didn't get mad. You laughed it all off. You were great. You were a great sport. You took all the jokes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the people that actually got offended like walked. You know, like there were only 2 situations, and I never talked about them publicly.
What was the other one?
One of them was Lana. She got very upset with like the mic stuff that we did with like. We pushed it. We cut some of it, but we really got Lana very uncomfortable. 3. Cody Co. When we brought Jake Paul in, that was a big. I got a bunch of backlash for setting him up, put him in a dangerous situation. But those episodes still came out. The Cody Co. one came out. The Mike and Lana one came out. There was one that never made it out at all. Chet Hanks.
That's a funny one to never make it out.
So we only got about 5 minutes into the episode before he lost his shit because I was working with some new actors at the time. That I thought were funny from their videos. It was just
Steven in a costume.
No, it was not. It was not. It was not.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, he wasn't there. Thank God he wasn't there because he lost his shit. Like, I felt fucking horrible because these guys that I hired, super funny guys, but they are like not
ruthless.
Like real like comedians that have mental fucking issues.
Yeah.
So
like they don't
my
end
kind
the
of
bit.
people.
Yeah, they don't ever end the bit. Like
my kind of people.
They would have been great for any other guest. They came in there looking to, I don't know what the fuck they were looking to do, but he came in there.
Mentally annihilate him.
Mentally crush him, yeah, because they know that was an easy target. He's like one of the biggest celebrities' sons. He's rich, you know, all this stuff. So they wanted to just go at him. And my whole thing is like to kind of lightheartedly do it. Like I don't want to ruin every relationship with everybody I have on the show. So this guy comes in as a Tom Hanks impersonator, starts rapping about
with a guitar.
Chet's, while he's playing music, starts rapping about Chet's childhood and how his other brothers are the favorite sons and like crazy traumatic shit. Crazy. So Chet's face fucking turns red. He's boiling. I feel him ready to fucking snap. And I'm like shutting it down. I'm like, yo, stop. And nobody can ever tell when I'm in character or not. But this time I genuinely wanted it to stop.
He didn't stop. And then like his friend had to like take him out and like
violently grabbed the actor that I used and fucking threw him out of the Airstream. Because this is back in the Airstream days. Threw him out on the street.
Airstream.
Yeah. So I don't. Because I have bad memories from this. And it's actually like a really bad. I never even want to tell anybody about it because of my reputation as like a host and like being in the entertainment business. It was just way too far. And it was like an accident, but me trying to explain that to Chet, like, yo, I didn't know he was going to do this. He's like, what the fuck? This is
like,
your
are you
show.
Still in character?
And it is my responsibility at the end of the day because it's my production. I put everything together. You know, this guy vouched for me to get him on the show. Chet loses his shit. He's like, delete everything.
Swear to God, like within the first like 10 minutes, like it was over.
Yeah. It was very unorganized. We threw it together last minute. He wanted to shoot at like 11 a.m. and we had to like rush, get everything together. We didn't rehearse any of the scenes.
We didn't have anywhere to park the
Do you normally rehearse for Barbershop?
Yeah, I would write a lot of bits for the Barbershop back then, but this kind of honestly changed it because we went way too hard and it like gave me just a terrible feeling afterwards, and I felt really bad for him. So I'm at the gym yesterday, the gym you go to, Equinox, and it's like the Hollywood fucking, you know, everybody's club, there. Yeah,
but in the day on a treadmill.
Yeah. So this is the first time.
Gay orgies in the steam room. Why do you know that, Oscar?
Because you said it last time.
Oh.
So I see him in the gym, and this is the first time I've seen him since the incident. And I'm like, you know what? It's been 2 years. Let me just go up and apologize again. So I go up and I'm like, yo, what's going on, bro? Like, you know, fucking my bad again about that. I know, like, you know, it's been a while. And he was all good with it for a second. But I don't even think it registered to him, everything. So he comes back over after the apology, after we were good, we squashed it. and he's boiling now. He's going nuts. He starts telling me about how everybody likes to fuck with him and, you know, try to make a
his
fool
friend
out of
group
him.
is also really violent. Like in LA,
Yeah.
like all of his best friends, like
Yeah.
Josh of the Jungle and
Well, that's
shit.
my boy.
Bleep
And
that, bleep
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's my boy. And that's our mutual friend that got us together to do the
Yeah.
show. And he's there.
Yeah.
So,
Terrifying.
yeah, I don't give a fuck about shit like that, but I genuinely feel bad about this. Like, I do have, you could make all the jokes you want. I do have a heart. I do feel for people. And I know that that's a traumatic thing that really fucked with him, but I didn't know it was this bad. He said that every show he's ever done, everybody tries to clown him and make fun of him, but the worst experience he's ever had in his life was with us. I felt fucking bad about it, but now as I'm responding, like, you know, like, what do you want me to tell you? It was an accident. I didn't know the guys, and I'm getting like, how many times can I fucking apologize?
Yeah.
You know, now we're getting heated.
And I
we're-
think like all confrontations like that, at the end of the day, in order to communicate, you have to possess a bit of empathy for the other side in order to dissolve it.
Yeah.
You know?
But now he's screaming an Equinox at me.
Who's that?
You know, fucking going nuts.
I so badly
Really?
wish I was on the Stairmaster listening to like Olivia Rodrigo.
Was he actually like
Venus. Like, where
yelling?
was
You're
I?
on his story. Weren't you?
Yeah. So that's the thing. He was yelling, and I'm like, what? I don't have to be here. I don't have to fucking apologize. I'm here because I care. I'm here because that changed my life too. That
I just
situation.
saw so much of myself in you. That was weird.
Yeah.
I just left my own body. I feel like I say that all the time. Continue.
I was like, I don't, yeah, whatever. So I was like, I'm trying because it bothered me too. I
Yeah.
didn't like,
Yeah, but you're taking it too far.
It's
and
like
like
there are a
abusing
couple
the
trying to get back
situation.
together.
yeah. So we had a real fucking heart to heart in Equinox, and then we got a nice workout in together. You know,
Swear to God, that's so boy coded.
Yeah.
Like to scream at each other in the middle of the gym and then just go work out. Mm-hmm. But that's the same thing like girls. Like you see a bitch you hate in the mall and you're shopping and you like scream and then you're like, but do you like this top? Like,
I guess, yeah, I guess it is like that.
It's yeah.
That's my trauma story for you. I really ruined his fucking life. You know?
When you said my trauma story, I thought you were going to share something that
Well, I had
traumatized
trauma from
you.
it too, because I had trauma
Of course
from,
you did.
from making him
he almost,
feel the way he did.
He almost didn't want to do the barbershop anymore.
Exactly.
Do you
It
not have
is-
the footage anywhere?
It's got to be a crazy thing.
No, I
like,
genuinely almost stopped doing the show. I think that's important to say how badly we fucking tortured him and haunted him. Look at him, he's a sweet kid. He's talented. He's fucking does a great Joker impression.
Oscar runs the Cancel Podcast account. And the other day, I'm like going through my For You page. And of course, for you, there's a fucking viral 5 million view video of them shipping me and Jeff.
Is it that?
Yes!
It's not even
Ow,
on
I
her
just
stuff.
hurt my
I comment on
And
every
Oscar,
video.
Oscar commented on it from the Canceled Podcast account. He
think I saw
commented.
that.
He commented, "Team Jeff." I'm like, people think this is me.
Yeah.
That's hard as fuck.
I love that. I wish we
Hey.
had like
That's engagement for the canceled podcast. Just saying.
I wish we had like
Shut up! No.
She texted me like, "Did you comment this on this page?"
Like, are you
it's for
fucking kidding
engagement?
me? Oscar, you've got to leave your own personal opinions aside.
Blame it on Aaron.
I wish
That
I
would've
started this business with like a stage name. You know, with like not even like a crazy name, just like Frank or something.
Yeah, but I feel like you're at a point of too big to fail that they would find your real name. What
All
would
right,
your
go-
stage name be?
Frank,
Frankie.
Charlie,
Frankie.
Jason, Joey. That's a good one.
Frankie.
Joey.
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo's crazy.
My
I'm
Rodrigo.
like trying to imagine
Pauly?
you just like me and Rodrigo are
Bustamante.
going somewhere tonight.
Paulie.
I usually go with Francisco Bustamante if I'm like checking in a hotel under a fake name or something like that.
Mine's
Rodrigo.
August River.
That's good.
Why do you have fake names?
That's like a real stripper
So
one.
people don't stalk you.
Because I'm a career criminal, Steven. I lived a lot of my life off the grid.
Two
different
separate
things here.
answers.
What'd you say?
She said, "Because you
If
have
you're checking into a
stalkers."
hotel.
Like stalkers. They'll like show up and like ask what room you're in.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to be checking under fake IDs because I was trapping out of them. I would go upstate Northern California, package up 100 pounds of weed in a motel. Finish your story now. Finish your list. Finish this list.
You invited me to New Jersey well, actually Ryan invited me and then ran it by you for me to come for Jeffrey Shore. But then you were like, please come. Like I want you to be there. And I was like, okay, I'm down. Let's film the Jeffrey Shore. That's where our viral kiss clip comes from that haunts me for the rest of my life.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, come, whatever, you know? And we get there, and you had decided to not allocate for the added guests or expand the Airbnb for the amount of people that were there shooting a show for you. It's almost, you can relate to that, you know? Like if Mike asked you to come somewhere and you got there and it was a studio apartment.
Yeah, okay,
you know?
yeah.
So we get there to the Airbnb. There's a baby crying downstairs.
No, but in my defense, I said, look, you take the biggest bedroom, master bedroom's yours. You
God.
close that door off.
Well,
you have your space. The rest of us will all sleep
But there
on the
was
couch.
no master.
Oh, in Jersey.
There was no master bedroom. There's
There's
like,
a main bedroom.
okay.
It's called the main bedroom.
Okay. But there were so many of us that it just wasn't even plausible. Like the couch would have looked like an orgy, you know? And we get there and I'm like, where am I supposed to sleep? And there's a lot going on right now. You know, Ryan's going through something. Everyone's yelling at each other. It's like a whole thing, whatever. And I'm like, Jeff, I just need to figure out where to
Ryan's
sleep.
friend was in a plane crash.
Yes, exactly. And
Imagine his friend died in a plane crash. What a way to ruin our trip, you know?
that was actually words that came out of Jeff's mouth in that moment.
So you ruined the vibe of the video.
Not kidding. Not
Friend's going to be fine.
Not kidding. Real words.
And if it crashes, then he's not.
Real
Shouldn't change what
words.
we're doing right now.
Real words. And y'all ship us. And so we're in this Airbnb and there's just like 15 of us. And it's like an Airbnb meant for like 2 people max. Not kidding. And the people downstairs are screaming at us, whatever. You're overwhelmed. And you throw your credit card at
That's right.
my head and you say, book something.
Figure
book
it
whatever
out.
you want. I'm on the phone with your assistant. Everyone's fucking crying. You threw your Amex at my head.
Okay, so I gave you money. That's...
Wow. Amexes are metal for those who are not
I didn't
aware.
throw it at your head. I didn't throw it. I threw it to your friend, Amari. I gave it to him. I was here fucking figure it out because he was the sassy one. He was the one that was actually stressing me out. You understand.
Built for
you
this.
worked to get to this point. You should have a 5-star fucking hotel. I get that. But Amari on my ass, I didn't even know you were coming, dog. You're just here now fucking yelling at me in a gay, sassy voice. And like, you know, that shit.
2-star hotel. I just need a bed, you know?
Yeah. So, and you know, after that, I just went and I was like, whatever. I just don't want to be trying to figure all this shit out. I was getting stressed out. I had my family there.
I should have
had
bought
a lot
the
going
Birkin.
on.
I should have bought the Birkin right then and
That
there.
was your chance.
And I thought about it too in that moment. And it's just like, why didn't you?
See, but
Yeah.
then what if Mike felt that way about you and y'all's situation with you and Mike? See that? How it like?
No, Mike's an actual cheapskate who would never throw the credit card. He would never. I wish he would do that. But nah. You know what you did to me one time? Thank you for reminding me, Oscar.
Did you text him?
You told me that you said the first year we went to Fashion Week was the best. We did a video that you made millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars on from our camcorder video that I shot. And then you asked me, you said, hey, can we do a live stream on my
Oh, do I owe you money?
OF?
On the spicy side.
And I was like, you know, I'll never do that. I'll never do that. You were like, I'll give you $. That's what you said to me. And I was like,
Do you want it?
I'll do fucking a lot for
You can
that
have
much.
it.
Censor that money. I don't give a fuck, but your Birkin is right there. That's where it went. Because after we were done, you were like, you pulled the mic on me. You were like, do you want me to get your flight home? I was like, you know what? There's your Birkin. In my head, I was like, that's your fucking gift. That's my way out. But look, I don't look at this like a transactional relationship. We help each other. We're friends. We're business partners.
I'll give you the money.
I don't want the money. I just wanted to, you know.
And then I still would just want, I want to
I didn't even remember it.
I want a thoughtful gift.
It was just texted to me as like he helped me with the debate. That was my
Ambien?
rebuttal. Huh?
Were you on Ambien?
No, he wasn't.
Let's just say I was. That's the only reason that I agreed to do that. Yeah, cool.
No, we were clothed. We just did a Q&A. It could have been an IG.
Honestly,
live for all-
it was so easy that I didn't like, because I thought you were gonna trick me into getting asked like sexual questions and stuff, but we genuinely just did a live like we would do
Yeah.
on my Patreon.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Good promo there.
It was just funny when you called me. You know what Tana made me do?
She made me do fans.
I accidentally did porn the other day.
What?
No, I didn't, but like it felt like I was.
Like with a girl?
Lana Rhodes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And we like did this live, but you've been live with me. You know how I am. Like, yeah, I'll pop a titty. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
But like it's still very much me. You know, like my personality shines through my nudes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's more of like a
Like I'm gonna eat this crunch wrap in a bra, and I'll talk to y'all, you know, whatever. But I did it with her, and it was just so different.
Yeah.
Like begging for money to show tits, like it felt a little.
But at least it's serious. You know, there's a lot of zeros on that money that you're begging for. If you're just begging for 20s and thank you for the $2.
You have to make it seem like that, because I've told you about how the lives work. Like you're in there with like 100 people, and you want to get to like a $700 goal, and then the real money comes from saving that and reselling it. But if someone were to just watch that, you would essentially think we were just.
Yeah.
But we like made out, my tits were out, and I was like, Jesus.
You
like,
and Lana?
Yeah, and I was like, I just have
Did she say anything about me?
Have you ever fucked Lana Rhodes?
No. I think she's great. I think she's fucking beautiful, but you know, it's just Mike's my best friend, one of my best friends, you know.
He like wants it though. He's like such a cuck.
Nah, he don't.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Sorry, that was ridiculous. I love you, Mike.
As like a joking way, you know, we talk about it, but like it's not
Fucking news to me.
He also talked about making out with me on Impulsive with Sophia Franklin. I was like, Mike, don't
what?
do that. I don't know. I guess she texted him and was like, I can't believe you made out with Tana and not me, or like something like that.
Oh, and Sophia kind of dissed you. It was like a little backhanded towards you.
I don't know. Yeah.
Like you made out with Tana. That's gross. Is that what she kind of meant it as? Because Sophia says shit like that sometimes. She'll like just like fucking say something and you don't realize that it's like offensive.
It was more so just Mike airing that out a year.
I'm just trying to start beef
Impulsive.
between the two of you because you're like the only two women I've had on the show in the past year.
That says more about you than us.
Is that right? No, we had the skydiver on.
The girl comedian.
Oh,
Nikki Glaser.
Oh, we probably 50-50, you know?
What are you doing for New Year's?
I don't know. Should we go to like Miami or something?
I think that's a death sentence.
Me and all my friends are going to Big Bear.
All of them are going to Big Bear. They invited me
friend group.
yesterday.
Really? That sounds fun.
Yeah.
They
Kyle
have a
invited
cabin.
me.
Yeah?
The whole friend group's going. Kyle.
Really?
Johnny.
I got invited yesterday.
You guys don't want me to come along on that. That's fine.
I feel like your New Year's is going to be
You're right. No, just
real. I feel like your New Year's is going to consist of New York or Miami.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'm excited
or
to go
maybe
back
Hawaii, but I'll have to watch out. Keep my fists up.
Yeah, I mean, it's dangerous out there right now, so I probably won't go to Hawaii. I'll probably New York or Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, do some zins with the Nelk boys. Fucking pop.
Do you have a
or
New Year's
decky.
kiss every year?
Nope, I haven't had one since. Oh, actually, I think I kissed Young Gravy last year. Yeah.
Oh, I think you did. I actually remember that.
Yeah, I
You guys
posted
called
it.
me.
Yeah.
I like feel such a pressure to ensure I have a New Year's kiss, or I think it's like weird,
What would you do if you're in this room right now and it was New Year's?
baby.
There we go. That's the answer I was looking for.
That'd be
Yep.
a sick New Year's kiss.
That would be fire.
Yeah. What the
Yeah.
heck?
And you look down and all sad just for the edits, huh?
He's like 5 steps ahead.
Look, next year we got a list of
But, like, have you
ideas. I'm either going to do investigative journalism, but with our spin on it, it's going to be fucking stupid and funny.
That's hella funny.
Yeah, that should,
I would join you with
that.
that.
I really want to have some fun with. We're still going to do barbershops with the guests that make sense. We want to do a YouTube Bachelor series, and we want to do another weight loss show, but with girls. We want to do beefy boys, but we want to do it with girls this time because I feel like that would be funny having me beefy bitch. Nah, you can't. That's good though. It's kind of,
It rhymes.
but it's too disrespectful. Already calling a woman beefy's disrespectful
Crazy.
enough. So
Crazy.
yeah, that's our plan for 2024. And obviously still cranking out these pods. Tana has her own show now. Mike is starting his own podcast. So
Is he
we're going to
actually?
have to find more guests. He's been saying it, but yeah, I think he's really going to do it. So next year will be a lot more guests. I'll be interviewing more people. I have to get back on my interview shit because no more just hanging out.
I will still sit on this couch so long as you allow me, and I appreciate this year very much.
I love our once a months, you know, but we should do something in between, like a joined
I would
venture.
love that.
I want to add Trevor Wallace's special was way better than Matt Rife's.
And I've always said that.
Obviously.
I haven't seen Trevor's, but
That's so
I'd fuck
funny.
one of them, and it's not Matt. So
Trevor's actually so funny. He's actually really fucking sharp and talented. I'm happy to have him as a friend in this business.
I actually feel like there's amazing comedians in this space. Even at Tim's Friendsgiving, I was like, I can't believe I'm in a room with all these people.
Yeah, Bobby was great. Steven out Bobby Lee. He showed him his dick at the party.
Did you
within
actually?
seconds of meeting him? And he was going nuts. Like Bobby was fucking freaking out. He's like, who the fuck are these people that just at Thanksgiving just fucking
Whipping their cocks
yo,
out.
come here, you gotta see this. Yo, Steven, hit him real quick. He's like, you wanna see it? And then before
He was
even
amazed. He was like, I've never seen something like that.
yeah, he
I've
was
still never seen your penis. Do you think we'll get there, or do you think that we almost love each other so much that we shouldn't go like back?
I would do it, but I have to be like hammered. It has to be consensual. You'd have to be like, show me your dick, Steven. Or like a party or something. I'd be like, yeah.
we all grew a lot this year.
What do you feel like your biggest takeaway from this year, Steven?
Maturity with finances, you could say.
You being financially literate.
Really?
Or being financially, illiterate. I get that's not good, right?
Literate.
But is literate good?
Yeah.
Okay,
Literate's
so
good.
being financially illiterate
No, being
is the biggest takeaway for this year, for sure.
that you no longer want to be financially
Oh
illiterate.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's easy to not spend money when you already blew all your money. So we'll see how you are next year when you're back rolling in dough, because I know you're going to come back up big time.
My friends treat
right
me
out
like
the
a
gate.
bank. They'll send me their money if they don't want to spend it, and I hold it for them. So if you ever
He
want me
does
to
that with
bank you-
Ivan. He'll
yeah.
do, but then he'll ask for it back for whatever.
Yeah, but you got to get a friend who says no.
No, Ivan just told me to put it in my savings, and I just kept withdrawing it from my savings.
Yeah, no, you have to send it.
My tax money now is set
Insufficient
aside.
funds, $35
all the tax money that was set
charges and
aside. I just,
You have to send it to someone who's not going to send it back unless
Yeah.
you're in the
Yeah,
hospital.
yeah.
Yeah, I do that for Lila. She
That
made,
makes
I should
sense.
do that next
she
year. Then.
made almost $1 million this year. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
What's your biggest takeaway, Jeff?
My biggest takeaway this year, we made a list in the beginning of the year of things that I wanted to get done. And it started off with a surgery on the eye, successful eye surgery. Second was run a personal best marathon, half marathon. I did the Vegas one. The main thing I wanted to do was get an Amazon store going, and we finally did that. It comes out on my birthday, so it's already out. We're available on Amazon, worldwide
shop.
Prime.
Get your
Get that shit
products.
before you fucking order. It's there tomorrow.
I put the pomade everywhere. Go get it.
Yeah, I love that. New York City Marathon. Throw out the first pitch at a baseball game. That was fucking gangster when I did that.
Did you
And
write that before you did it?
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
It is. That was genuine.
One thing we slacked on this year was doing live shows. That's one thing that I wanted
But
to
we had great shows in New Haven,
I did
Connecticut,
some-
the four of us.
yeah.
And I feel like all four of us, Mike included, Brooke, all of it, we learned a lot about live touring.
Yeah, I
know.
definitely did pick up some. I got a little fix of that through you and your tour. So yeah,
And
I'm down.
if you tour this year, I'll be right there. But when I tour this year, I hope you hop on the bus and come to some shows. I think the fans would be stoked.
We got to find something that we could do together for sure, like some sort. Because I just feel like I'm jumping into yours and Brooke's thing too much. You know?
I feel like I'm jumping into your thing. I think that's the beauty in our friendship, which was one of the biggest catalysts of my joy this year, was the ability for us to mesh our worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a great thing. Don't look at it like that.
But most importantly this year, what I take away from it, I obviously have a lot stronger relationships with friends now that I didn't have at the beginning of this year. I was very
agree.
depressed. I was going through it. All these guys were like, yo, you got to go do stuff. You got to get out of the house. You got to fucking go to parties and stuff. Like, I'm done with that shit. I hate it all. And then Mike would get me out of the house. You got me out of the house. Steven would show me his dick, give me a good fucking laugh, put a smile on my face when I was down. And now I got everybody back, you know, like I got my boys, my real friends I grew up with from New York that I have in my life. I got friends that inspire me, friends that fucking
feel
have my
like-
back.
Do you feel like you're ending this year knowing who your people are?
Yeah.
And I do too, and it's the first time I've ever felt like that.
Ever. Yeah.
Ever. And
Same.
it's great. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the first time you're walking into the new year and knowing, like, these are the people I fucking would ride or die for.
Yeah.
Why is the music actually making me like
Yeah.
genuinely, I'm like, I'm so grateful to have that going for me for the first time, you know? Like, I think this was the first year of my life where I was like, fuck LA.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit. Like, I've been doing it for 10 years. I just kept it pushing. But this year I was like, this isn't fulfilling. Who fulfills me?
Yeah.
And we all get to leave this year knowing who keeps us whole.
That's right. So, Steiny, Kyle, I'm an elf boy now. Thank you for being there for me the whole year. I'm so honored to be there.
You and Steiny, he fucking loves Steiny like a year
Yes.
ago.
Nelk in the house. What's up? I'm the new member of Nelk. I'm taking him all
Audience
down
in
to
the
hell
world, we
with
love
me.
you. We'll see you in the new year.
Yeah.